Okay, so we are at our last step for solving our Rubik's Cube. So we have a white bottom, we have our two layers, we have our yellow X, we have then our edge pieces that match the yellow and the side colors, and now we have our corner pieces matching the colors where they need to go for the correct spots. The only issue is, if you look like right here, this color, well, we need this cube to be basically taken out and rotated. And I've seen students try to do that, and they try to turn them. That's, first off, that's not really solving a Rubik's Cube, and second off, I don't want you to damage your Rubik's Cube either. So this strategy here basically is this algorithm. What it's doing, it's taking this piece one at a time, and it's basically going to rotate it for us. It's going to look like we're messing up our Rubik's Cube, and it is to a certain point, but it's going to all fix itself. So I'm going to use this sticky note to help us. Since this piece is where it's fine, I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm not going to touch that one. So I can really start anywhere I want. I'm just going to start here. So I'm going to put this here, and so what I'm going to basically do is I'm moving this now. A move that I'm kind of haven't used a lot is I'm actually bringing this one down. Okay, so I'm not moving it. Typically we move a lot where we see the white side. We're not doing that. We're actually going to be moving it toward us. Okay, see how the sticky notes face down? So what I'm really doing here is I'm rotating this piece until the yellow comes to the top, the orange gets to the side. Once I see the yellow on the top, it's going to be already fit. Like, it's not going to be like blue on this side and orange over, or it's not going to be like blue and orange here. It'll be correct. Once I see yellow, it's fine. So I do down, and then the bottom, I actually rotate it so I see the blue. Then I bring the right side back up, and then I bring the bottom back to the right. And now you're like, my Rubik's Cube is all broken. No, it's not all broken. All right. So here we go. So that's basically what this move is. So it's down, sorry. We're gonna take the right side, bring it down. Now we take the bottom, move it, and then we bring this back, and then we bring that bottom piece back to where it needs to be. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening here. This piece is now at the bottom. Well, guess what? I need to do the same thing again here, okay? So let's see here. Hopefully I didn't just mess up everything. So I have a feeling I just did. There we go. All right, so here we are. So so I have the yellow facing the top. If you look here, this is all messed up and jumbled, right? And then this is where a common mistake is. I've had students take the whole Rubik's Cube and move it. No, now all I do is take this top layer and I rotate it, okay? Now this is where it's important. Just that top layer, and I move it. Now if this one was completed, I just move it to the next one. It doesn't really matter, okay? I just tend to go to the very next one. So I'm gonna move this right here. Same thing, I'm just rotating this piece here. All of this will fix itself. So I move the right side down, the bottom I move to the left, I bring the right side back up, and this is important. That bottom piece has to come back here, right? So you can still see that, like, the sticky note. Now I have to do the same pattern all over again. So notice how the yellow is on the top. Notice how I have these white pieces here. I mean, this is all messed up right here, and now we're going to fix it. So once again, I take that top, and I just rotate the top layer, and I move it here, Okay. Now I'm going to take the sticky note and place it here. Once again, the same exact algorithm. So the right side goes down. The bottom layer, I move once to the left. I bring the right layer up, and I bring the bottom layer over. I need to do the algorithm again because I didn't fix it. So once again, I do down, right, bring this one up, and now as you can see, I bring this one back, and intuitively you're like, it's not solved. Well, yeah, it is. Now we just solved our Rubik's Cube. So there we go, right? We have our Rubik's Cube solved. So that algorithm was down, right, up, back, 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 down, right, up, back. So, yeah. So notice here, people will forget that bottom layer to move it back. So look how I bring this. Move that once, bring this back up. It's important to remember that bottom layer, okay? Especially as you are moving quick, you need to remember that bottom layer of moving it back. And then this might be one of my last rotations. Okay, so that's what's happening here. If you have any questions, I'm here to help you. And some other fun things we can also do is if you rotate this 2 times, so you see the opposite color, and then rotate it again, kind of getting like a checkerboard effect. And there we go. So we have like our checkerboard here if you wanted to do that. And to fix this once again, and then obviously we just intuitively, there we go.